Where my car is parked right now is where it ended after colliding with an RV at that collision site, going over 80 miles per hour. I'm not really sure how I made it out alive after this accident, but I am I am here, I'm alive, I'm healthy, and I'm well. And in the next video, I'm gonna share with you my account of what happened yesterday, about an hour after the accident. Hello. I don't know if I'm gonna post this or not. This is more or less for me to vent and, I don't know, just to like capture how I'm feeling right now. I got into my first car accident ever today, and I genuinely think that I should not be alive right now. I will give you a rundown of what happened. I was flying going 80 miles per hour in the pass lane in Beaver, Utah, because that's the speed limit here. It's 80 miles per hour. And I was going 80. I was in the passing lane for a couple miles. A lot of cars on the right hand were going significantly slower, so I was just cruising there. And out of the blue, this must have been at least minimum 20-foot motorhome, potentially longer. I didn't get a good glimpse of it. Decided it wanted to do a U-turn in the middle of the highway, 80 mile per hour highway. They decided they wanted to do a U-turn from the right-hand lane, and they U-turned into my car. Luckily, I was able to see what they were doing a little bit in advance. And I slammed on the horn, but granted, I'm going 80. It's like, I think they were probably doing this U-turn in the highway at 40 or 50 miles per hour. Yeah, so they came right into my lane. I slammed on the horn and then veered to the left to get out of the way so they wouldn't completely knock my car into the median. And I thought, I'm about to flip and roll my car. That was this, for 1 second, I was like, this is what is happening right now. It was like strap in, get ready, but there was no time for that. But I was so confident that was what was about to happen. My car was very leaned. It only happened like an hour ago, so I'm still in shock. But I ended up not flipping. And instead, I turned my vehicle, or turned the steering wheel to the right, just really gently. I wasn't doing much with the steering wheel because I was just going so crazy fast. I mean, everything, I felt like I really didn't have control over what was about to happen to me. Really makes me think of that song, Jesus Take the Wheel, because I felt like I was letting the universe decide for me what was about to happen to me. But I guess my instinct, yeah, I did turn the wheel, and I ended up doing 2 360 spins in the highway, going at least 70 miles per hour. And I ended up about a quarter mile ahead of where I collided with the RV, on the complete other side of the road. I never flipped. The RV just turned around and they did the U-turn that they wanted to. They illegally crossed to, I was going north, and I guess they decided they wanted to go south, and they illegally crossed to the other side. They used one of those turnoffs that are just for police. I'm assuming that's what they had wanted to do originally. They slowed down in the right-hand lane and wanted to make a very illegal U-turn in an 80-mile-per-hour highway. I'm guessing they didn't see me. I would assume they were drinking or on drugs. I don't know how you could be driving a RV so large and do such a irresponsible maneuver in the middle of the highway. One, you shouldn't be making U-turns. The U-turn they were trying to make, they would have had to drive going down the highway in the wrong way. 80-mile-per-hour highway. I mean, they would have only had to do it for probably, I don't know, 20 feet, because they had already passed the little turn in the median. But that's for police and emergency vehicles only. That is not safe at all. Yeah, but they were able to make their U-turn, and by the time my car had made it to the other side of the road after the 2 360 spins and nearly flipping my car and killing myself, they were long gone. Complete hit and run. My car had very minor damage. Nothing. I don't care about the car. The car was fine. My hubcap did fly off in the midst of everything, and we did find the hubcap, and thankfully there was a amazing couple that witnessed what happened behind me, so they pulled over immediately, called 911 for me, and were there for me, like, emotionally for the entire time. And yeah, I just, like, I don't even, I don't know how I made it out alive. If any more cars had been on that highway, tractor trailers, it would have been a completely fatal collision. I mean, I thought I was about to get seriously crushed or injured when I thought I was going to flip on the left side, because it was quite a drop going down into the median, and I thought I was about to roll. I didn't have my seatbelt on. Y'all know I never wear my seatbelt, but guess what? I put on my seatbelt this time after the accident, and I am I'm going to start wearing my seatbelt. I kind of feel like a piece of shit that it took a near-death experience for me to start wearing my seatbelt. But here we are, and I am going to start wearing my seatbelt. And in case there's anyone out there that is like me and that doesn't fucking like wearing their seatbelt and just refuses to, I don't know, maybe you'll see this video and decide to start wearing your seatbelt, because my life could have been gone so fast. So fucking fast. My airbags don't work in my car. I know, it's bad. They don't. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. I could have flew out the fucking window and been crushed. Could have rolled to the right, to the left. And I'm just lucky when I did those 360 double spins, feeling like fucking Dale Earnhardt Jr. When I finally stopped moving and I stepped out of the car, I felt like a race car driver. And I feel kind of guilty for saying that. Because it was not an experience that I wanted to have, obviously. It was just so insane because I hope and pray I'll never have to experience anything like that ever again. But there was like a lot of adrenaline. I mean, spinning around a highway going 70 miles per hour, as long as you don't die, it actually is kind of entertaining and fun. I know that's really fucked up that I just said that. I know it's not like I was having fun, but there was just, I can't even explain it. It is weird. Cause it's like I wasn't even scared. It was so far out of my control, and I knew I had done nothing wrong, that I wasn't even scared. I was just like, universe, help. Like, I was just hoping that I'd be okay, but I knew I might not be okay. Like, man, I don't know if I'm feeling like this because I've never gotten into a car accident before. But near-death experiences are quite surreal. You just feel in shock. You feel sad. You feel sad of how fragile life is. I just think about, how that could have been the end back there today. And then you start thinking about all these other thoughts like, did I live my life to the fullest? Was the last week of my life the week that I wanted for myself? Have I told all my family and friends how much they mean to me? Man. If any of you guys have gotten into any serious car accidents or anything like a crazy hit and run, drop it in the comments. I'd be curious to know, because I'm definitely feeling some sort of way right now. Please do not drive drunk. Please don't drive drunk. I don't care how good you think you drive drunk. Please do not do it. Please do not do insanely irresponsible maneuvers on the road. Please always, I do not trust my mirrors. I look at my mirrors before I do a lane change, and I also glance over every single time. It's a habit that I make because there's a thing called a blind spot. That wasn't what happened to me an hour ago. That was just 1,000% irresponsible. That was not a blind spot maneuver. Those can definitely be avoided in some situations, but this was like a full-on U-turn, crazy psycho move. But yeah, God. I don't think they're going to catch the person. But at this point, I don't really care. I mean, I care because I obviously I don't want anybody else to get hurt, especially if that person is driving intoxicated or on drugs. But I do feel so fucking grateful and almost I feel amazed that I'm sitting right here and I get to continue on with my life. You know, part of me almost feels guilty because I know there's people that die in car accidents every single day. Senseless accidents. Drunk drivers, not paying attention, playing on your fucking cell phone. Do not text and drive. Please, put the damn phone away. Please. I personally, after this experience, I'm not even going to... Oh, I didn't even tell you the craziest part of this is the craziest part of the entire thing. This is crazy. And I'm not making this up. 5 minutes before this happened, I was talking on the phone with my aunt. My aunt is the closest family member that I have. And we had been talking for probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And when I talk on the phone, in the car, I hold the phone with my right hand and I drive with my left and I use speakerphone. I don't have like a hands-free talking, but 5 minutes before the accident happened, my aunt said to me, Gina, she said to me, Gina, I think we need to get off the phone right now. I just don't feel right on the road. Something doesn't feel right. She said it was very busy and something didn't feel right. And she would talk to me later. This is the first time my aunt has ever said anything like that to me on the road. And it wasn't like oh, it's really busy, there's a lot of traffic. She genuinely seemed concerned and like there was a weird feeling in her gut. She just said, I don't feel right. I'll call you back later. And 5 minutes later, my accident happened. And I'm telling you, if I had that phone in my hand, and mentally, if I wasn't focused on the road, the outcome of that accident would have been different. I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it, but having the two hands on the wheel for my instincts to like make the right maneuver with the wheel, literally, it saved my life. It saved my life. I don't know what would have happened if I had only had that one hand. I don't know if I would have severely overcorrected and that's when the flip would have happened. But I was able to move the car perfectly to just barely hit the RV and to save me from flipping. Granted, I did do the spins in the highway, and if trucks had been coming, I would have been a goner. I would have been done. Absolutely done. So there was definitely somebody was looking over me. I feel like I just got like another shot at life, you know, like another yeah, another life, like in a video game. It's fucking weird. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna sit here for the next hour and just try to calm my head. I don't know if it's gonna calm, but I just wanted to at least document this because it's a unique experience for me. And I also wanted to just say a message about wearing your seatbelt, not texting, not drinking and driving. Like, duh, everyone should already know that. But I do think when you hear it from somebody who just experienced a wild hit and run that could have been fatal, hopefully it hits a little different. I hope. Yeah. But gosh, promise you my next video is gonna be happy. I promise. Sorry if this was like random. I'm kind of using my YouTube channel as just a diary and a journal for me to like speak openly about different stories of my life. So not every video is going to be just a perfectly edited, cool, fun video. Sometimes I'm just going to talk about things that happened to me. So that's what happened to me today. Happy St. Patrick's Day to me. I will not be having a drink today. I need no drink. I just want to be in peace and probably meditate and have lots of gratitude for being alive and getting to continue this journey. So I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'm actually going to see you guys pretty soon. I'm going to film a couple videos this week. So long form videos, not the little short ones I've been doing. So yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.